Massive smartphone deals right now. Poco F8 series versus Pixel 10 lineup. If you've been waiting for the right time to upgrade your smartphone, this week might finally be it. Several flagship-level devices have quietly received major discounts, including 2 powerful performance-focused phones from Poco and 3 premium models from Google's Pixel 10 lineup. What makes this situation interesting is that these 2 smartphone families target completely different types of users. On one side, you have Poco pushing raw performance, massive batteries, and aggressive hardware pricing. On the other, Google continues focusing on software intelligence, camera processing, and long-term Android support. So let's break down what's actually worth buying, and which deal makes the most sense depending on how you use your phone. Starting with Poco, the company's latest flagship tier device, the Poco F8 Ultra, has returned to the spotlight thanks to renewed availability and competitive pricing. Just a few weeks ago, the high-end 16GB RAM and 512GB storage configuration was selling for around €750. Now, while that price remains the same, retailers have restocked a more affordable 12GB and 256GB version, bringing the entry cost down significantly. And hardware-wise, this phone clearly aims to compete with premium flagships. The Poco F8 Ultra features a massive 6.9-inch OLED display capable of displaying 12-bit color depth with a smooth 120Hz refresh rate. The large screen alone makes it ideal for gaming, streaming, and productivity tasks. Powering the device is Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor, one of the fastest mobile chipsets currently available. Battery life is another major highlight. With a 6,500 mAh battery, the phone delivers impressive endurance, easily lasting through heavy daily use. Charging speeds are equally aggressive, supporting 100-watt wired charging along with 50-watt wireless charging, meaning downtime is kept to a minimum. But performance isn't the only focus here. Poco has equipped the F8 Ultra with serious camera hardware as well. The primary camera uses a large 50-megapixel sensor designed to capture more light and detail. Alongside it sits a 5x periscope telephoto lens for long-distance zoom photography and a 50-megapixel ultra-wide camera for landscapes and group shots. Even the selfie camera steps up with a high-resolution 32-megapixel sensor. Interestingly, Poco also invested in audio quality. The device includes a 2.1-channel speaker system tuned with Bose technology, complete with a built-in woofer, something rarely seen in smartphones today. For users looking to save money while still getting flagship-level performance, the Poco F8 Pro presents a strong alternative. The Pro model slightly reduces size and specifications but remains highly capable. It features a smaller 6.59-inch OLED display with the same 120Hz refresh rate and vibrant color reproduction. Battery capacity drops slightly to 6,210 mAh, though endurance remains excellent and it still supports extremely fast 100-watt wired charging. Instead of the newest processor, the F8 Pro runs last year's Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, which is still more powerful than most competing devices on the market. Its camera setup includes a 50-megapixel main sensor, a dedicated telephoto camera offering optical zoom, and an ultra-wide lens for versatility. One particularly attractive deal currently available allows buyers to upgrade from 256GB storage to 512GB at essentially no extra cost, along with additional RAM, making one of the strongest value upgrades available right now. Switching over to Google's side of the market, the Pixel 10 lineup approaches smartphones from a completely different philosophy. Rather than chasing raw specifications, Google focuses heavily on software optimization, artificial intelligence features, and camera processing powered by its custom Tensor G5 chip. The standard Pixel 10 now comes discounted to around €800, making it more accessible than before. It shares the same processor found in its Pro siblings and includes a compact 6.3-inch display. While the screen resolution and refresh technology are slightly reduced compared to the Pro models, everyday usability remains smooth and responsive. One major upgrade this year is the addition of a dedicated telephoto camera, something previously missing from non-Pro Pixel models. The Pixel 10 combines a 48-megapixel main camera, an ultra-wide lens, and a 5x optical zoom telephoto camera, significantly improving photography flexibility. Battery performance, however, is less impressive relative to its size. Despite housing a nearly 5,000 mAh battery, endurance results fall slightly behind competitors. Charging speeds also remain conservative compared to Poco devices, supporting moderate wired and wireless charging. For users wanting the full Pixel experience, the Pixel 10 Pro XL becomes especially tempting thanks to a substantial discount that lowers its premium price considerably. This larger model features a stunning 6.8-inch LTPO display capable of dynamically adjusting refresh rates for smoother performance and improved efficiency. The phone also includes a larger 5,200 mAh battery delivering solid daily endurance. Camera performance is where the Pro XL truly shines. It upgrades nearly every sensor, including a larger 50-megapixel main camera, an advanced periscope zoom lens, and a high-resolution ultra-wide camera. Even the front-facing camera receives a major improvement with a wide-angle 42-megapixel sensor ideal for group selfies and video calls. Meanwhile, the smaller Pixel 10 Pro offers nearly identical camera capabilities in a more compact body. With its 6.3-inch LTPO display and slightly smaller battery, it targets users who prefer flagship performance without carrying a large device. Availability, however, remains limited depending on storage configurations. So which lineup should you actually choose? If your priority is raw power, gaming performance, faster charging, and exceptional battery life, the Poco F8 series clearly delivers outstanding hardware value for the price. But if photography consistency, clean Android software, and early access to future Android updates matter more, the Pixel 10 lineup remains extremely compelling. Ultimately, these discounts highlight an important shift in the smartphone market. Buyers no longer need to pay full flagship prices to access premium experiences. Competition between hardware-focused brands and software-driven ecosystems is creating better deals than ever before. Whether you prefer performance dominance or intelligent software innovation, this week's smartphone sales offer strong options on both sides, making now one of the best moments to upgrade your device.